Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life and TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of The Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 5, episode 1. Now, Bravo decided to drop 2 episodes the other day. We had episode 1 on Sunday and then episode 2, I believe, on Monday. Episode 2 might have shown on Sunday too. I don't know. They just want to do a bonus release or early thing so they could do a watch party. I didn't watch episode 2. So if you're looking for episode 2, you won't get it till next week when it airs at its normal time. Okay, because they will air it again at its normal time. So, Old Testament New Revelations is what the name of this episode is called. I didn't take notes, so I'm just going to try to go by person. First of all, it seems as if they are going to make this season Candiace against everybody. I know there are a lot of Candiace haters out there. I, for one, was not a Candiace hater. However, the way that she is playing into this role that I believe Bravo has manifested for her is not sitting well with me, put it that way. It seems as if they were trying to pit the 2 darker skinned girls against each other who were friends. And how I like Karen. Let me just go back to that. Karen is the only person on this cast that I like. Did I say that before? I love this show, but Karen is the only person on this cast that I like. And I didn't used to. I used to hate Karen. I used to dislike Karen season 1, and I liked Giselle season 1. And then Giselle showed her true colors. They shined on through. With that badass makeup. I still, every hue beauty is still unattractive look every time that Giselle puts it on her face to me. Something about her application is not working. I don't know if any makeup gurus out there on YouTube that uses her product on a regular basis. Some people may have tested it and said, oh, it's not that bad, but have never went back to it. I don't see anybody out there buying it. Matter of fact, I think I saw it in Target once. Was it here in Orlando? I haven't seen it again, so I don't know what happened to her line. Oh, Karen Huger's perfume line. Remember, I went to Bloomingdale's looking for it because I wanted to smell it and see if I was going to support, and it wasn't there. It was a pop-up shop. I think I told y'all about that last season. It was a pop-up shop. You went to her website, it wasn't available, but now people saying that it is out there. People saying that it is smell good, even though the cast members said it smelled like the white diamonds you used to buy your grandmama from Walgreens. That's what the cast member said. Actually, they didn't say that particular brand. But white diamonds is my grandmama used to love white diamonds from Walgreens. It has an old scent to it. Like you smell old people at church wearing it. That's how it smells. You would, Okay, so anyhow, so Monique, of course, had her baby, little Chase. What's her face? Ashley. She had her baby Dean. Dean looked like a grown-ass man. When I seen him on this episode, I was like, oh, he's getting cuter. Because Dean, he looked just like Michael old ass. The baby looked like he was born here before. But now he looks a lot cuter to me. What else was going on? Robin and Juan was supposed to gotten engaged. And was anything going on with Karen? Just the business, huh? Giselle had bought the new house that she was renovating. Okay, so that's where we at. So I'm going to start with who had the least activity. We have a new cast member, Wendy Osafo. Damn it, I don't forgot what the hell Wendy does now. I want to say she's a sports broadcaster. She works on TV. I do know that. I remember that. She's our newest cast member. We didn't get to see her until later on in the evening when Candiace threw her denim and diamonds 1-year anniversary party. And that's where we got to meet Wendy. Karen is not a friend. She said that she did a few events with her before and she's not impressed. The way that Monique and Wendy kind of hit it off reminded me of how, damn, my hand's ashy again. We not finna do the ash 2 days in a row. Hold on, y'all. That look better. This from wearing gloves all the time, because I have to wear gloves. Y'all know I'm an essential employee. You gotta wear gloves and masks. I'm surprised I got the little raccoon. I was saying, the way that Wendy and Monique introduced themselves, like they had all this stuff in common. Like, oh, girl, I did that too. You know, I'm from Nigeria. Girl, I'm 35% Nigerian. You know, she did her ancestry DNA, which got her Nigerian. That reminded me exactly of how Monique and Candiace first bonded. And the looks that Candiace was giving as they were bonding, or as the camera was flashing, or they edited it in, however they did it, was the exact same looks that Ashley was giving as Monique and Candiace was bonding. So that's all we got about Wendy. Robin. They did not mention anything about the house that they were renovating. I know when the last season went off, that damn house still wasn't really ready for real. Still hadn't been sold. So they didn't mention that this time. So I don't know if she's still doing that project or not. But they still haven't got married. They still hadn't got married at the beginning of this episode. But the kids is like, they tired of this townhome. They want to move back to their big ass house that they had back in the day. And Robin, wants to talk to Juan about it. How he feel about getting out of that little bitty ass townhouse, or they consider it little bitty. Juan is saying, he feel the same way. They have outgrown their place. But Robin does not want to move forward with buying another property together unless they're married. Well, Juan agrees. He thinks that they should do it right this time. He appreciate her being by his side. And, let's get married. That's how he feel about it. So Robin is super excited about that. Far as I know, they still aren't married. I told y'all before that I'm friends with her brother, and he would have mentioned if his sister got married. He'd have been posting the pictures because he loved his nephews. Every time he with his nephews with Corey and the other one, I can't remember the other little boy name, but when he with them, he got pictures of them all over the place. I'm quite sure if the wedding actually happened, he'd been posting about that, But far as I know, the wedding still ain't happened yet. But I don't know. I may ask him. I may just ask him. Robin and Juan, their relationship has improved greatly in her eyes and in his eyes. Juan even willing to go to different functions and events with her. He went to the wedding with Robin for Candiace. They came hella fucking late. They missed the whole wedding, so they was only there for the reception. But they showed up to the 1 year anniversary on time and together. Okay, so and that's all that went down with Robin. Okay, so let's move on to Karen. Karen and Ray have moved back in to Potomac. They live just 3 minutes down the street from Monique and Big Chris. We did not see Ray at all during this episode. But the way that Karen made it seem as if they are having relationship issues. She attributes that to the age gap. By him being in his 70s and she's in her 50s. Now she's like, she's hit her stride and he ready to slow the fuck down. And it's causing a friction between them. And one of the biggest issues that she has is that he's not acknowledging his role in that friction. And she's very concerned about the status of their marriage. Now, I posted up on the community board the other day Karen's wig. I had it was the day I posted it. I had it intended to go in on that wig. It reminded me. I don't know if y'all got aunties and big mamas and stuff like that. They used to get this catalog back in the day that you could buy wigs out of, and it was real synthetic catalogs. That's what that wig looked like to me. Like my great godmama, my grandmama ordered a wig back in the day from that catalog, and Karen put it on her head. Now, Karen's stylist, or maybe herself, decided that the wig wasn't exactly like she wanted to look, so they decided to give it a blunt cut all the way around. Now the back of it had a situation going on that so it wasn't quite laying correctly, because they did a razor cut. They did that. They can't tell me they didn't do that with no razor. Don't if you're watching this, girl, you let me know, because you're the hairstylist. They look like they did a razor blunt cut on that wig. You know what I'm saying? And Dolinda, this my homegirl, Dolinda said she liked the wig. I said the stylist in you would see that. The stylist in you would see its potential. What she said, that it was a callback to T-Bars, 1990 T-Bars. And I was like, if I squint my eyes just a little, but my glasses got to be off, maybe I could see it. No. And Karen was trying to give us old T-Bars tease. She failed. She failed miserably. You know what I'm saying? No, that wig should have creeped up off her damn head if no, that was hideous. And her friends that proves Karen ain't got no friends. Because a real friend would have said, girl, maybe that one right there, that's not you. That might look good on somebody else, but that right there ain't you. That's not for you, hunty. That's not. Karen, I'ma tell you. Let me be the friend to you. Put it back. Put it back. Hopefully you still got the tag tucked up in there. Now, that was hideous. The color, it had like blonde with some black undertones in it, and then you had like black and then blonde and then black. In those layers, but again, the layers weren't laying correctly, and I just wanted to twist it just a tad bit. No, that wig was a hell to the no. Somebody should have told her something, and since somebody didn't tell her, I'm telling her now. No, girl, no. She only had it on in the confession. And I was just like, this is my confession. That wig does not belong to you. Take it off. Do what it do. No, take it off. Throw it away. That wig was not good. That wig was horrible. And if she watched this back, she should set that bitch on fire. That was a horrible wig. Oh, and if y'all like it, I'm looking at you. Like I said, I can understand Dolinda, because Dolinda is a beautician. She can see the beauty in what the wig could be. Not me. And I know my hair be fucked the hell up to be damned all the time. That's why I know I could talk about when somebody else's hair is fucked up. I don't know what the natural shit is doing up underneath that wig, but maybe that might have been a better thing. Okay, but anyway, they back in Potomac. And we're going to move on over to Monique. Monique is heading over to talk to Karen. She's driving down the street. She said she didn't want to walk. It was too hot. So she took a 3-minute drive. Her and her bird. What was the bird name? It's from Black Panther. T'Challa. Her and her bird T'Challa. Now she said after giving birth to all the babies, she was tired of birthing the babies. She just needed something for herself. So she got a damn bird. Now we know, anybody that owns a pet know that a pet is like having a child. You didn't want no more kids, so you got a bird, you got another child. That's what you basically got. She got this bird riding up on her shoulder. Bird is very well trained. She even potty training the bird. She potty training the bird, and she potty training the baby. We saw that later on in the episode when she went over to Ashley's house. I was very surprised that they showed it on TV. Like, YouTube is blocking YouTube channels. If people got their babies on her and they showing them potty training or showing them in the bathtub, YouTube is block. The Copa shit going on, that block. But Monique just got a little chase booty all up on the screen, taking the poop. I mean, it was sad that, but still, they would block your ass on YouTube, do that shit. And they may not block your channel, They'll block your comment section though. Block you out. They sure the hell will. Okay, so but when she came to that door with that damn bird, Karen opened it up. Not Karen, her wig looked good there. When she opened that door up, she's like, "Oh, what the hell?" Slammed that door right back in her face. I sure the hell would have too. You bring no damn bird up in my house. I'm superstitious. Y'all already know this. No live birds gonna be flying around up in the crib. That's the superstition. No, they'll bring death to your doorstep. We don't want them. We don't want no parts of that. But I don't know if it's that particular type of bird though. It might be a specific type of bird. It might just be a crow. I don't know. I ain't really looked into the superstition deeply. But still, that bird wouldn't come up in my house. She made her go put it in a cage. She brought the bird into the cage, and Monique was kissing the bird all on the beak. I'm gonna tell y'all, I only thought white people did that, kiss their pets in the mouth. But Monique showed the hell did it too, right in the beak. Ooh, I mean, she didn't give no tongue, but still. So, they just had sat down and talked about Karen and Ray's situation, and Monique was like, "Look, Karen don't normally let us in on her personal life at all. And for her to be speaking about this right now, it must be serious." Cause she even asked her, "You thinking about like y'all might not make it type situation going on?" And Karen was like, "I'm scared. I'm truly scared of that." So yeah, well, Monique and Ashley, I can never remember the big head name. Monique and Ashley got together a little later and bonded over the babies and stuff like that. And while they was there, free cake. Oh, I got a text message about some free cake. While they was there, they brought up Candiace's diamonds and denim party. And Ashley's not invited. Candiace says she only want people around her that love her and support her. She don't want no fucked up ass energy. And everybody always trying to make amends. This might be a good time to make amends. You know what I'm saying? Candiace had went. We're gonna move on to Candiace. Candiace had went to lunch with Giselle, and they went to go taste testing some macaroons and cookies and shit like that. You know. Like I said, they're hosting this anniversary party called Diamonds and Denim. They want to spend about $5,000. Why? I don't understand why people want to have big ass parties. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're a celebrity or if you're a reality TV star. Why you want to have a big ass party like that? That's a waste of fucking money. Okay, but the venue that they gonna be in, them motherfuckers say that the smallest party that they ever catered to was $22,000. Now we can shave off some of what you want by you having a cash bar, and which means that people gotta buy their drinks. I think even if you want water, you gotta buy that shit at a cash bar. So yeah, they're gonna have a cash bar for this party, and her theme is diamonds and denim. Her and Chris still looking for a house. They haven't found one yet, and Giselle and them mentioned, or Giselle asked her about the house search or something of that nature, or Candiace asked her about her home renovation, something of that nature. They both spoke on it. I don't remember who said it first. And Giselle was like, "Look, you have not really been supportive about my renovations. You was on the internet talking about I have bought a hand-me-down, so to speak. You know, I don't remember the exact words she said." And Candiace say, "Well, you have been very unsupportive about my home search as well." But she was out there trying to buy a $5 million house. And, you know, Giselle and Robin laughed about it on one of the after talk shows or what have you. The thing that gets me, Giselle wants Candiace to acknowledge the wrong shit that she's said or done via Twitter. Candiace says, when I say stuff, I'm responding to something that you have said. And so she don't feel like she need to apologize for that. They always want Candiace to acknowledge their wrongs and what they've said or done, but they won't do it themselves. That's what I don't get either. And I don't know, that's why I think I'm kind of still on Team Candiace when it comes to that. I ain't finna apologize for shit. I meant what I said when I said it, just like you meant what you said when you said it. So you can say what you want to say to me or about me, but when I respond in kind and with and she does go for the jugular when she does respond. Now you in your feelings. You just really go for the low blow. You really go for the place that hurt. Like, what? Who made up these rules that if I'm going back, I'm jabbing back at you, that I gotta jab soft? You talk your talk, because you really didn't think that you was doing no soft jab. You thought you was really getting me good until I came back with what the fuck I had to say. And what I had to say hurt your feelings, so now you want me to apologize. Fuck that. Don't apologize. Just like y'all was all mad about her pulling a butter knife on Ashley. First of all, she didn't pull the butter knife on Ashley. She was eating a goddamn salad and she was talking with the fucking knife in her hand. She didn't pull it on her. The fucking butter knife, whatever. And she told that bitch to get the fuck out of her house. And she didn't go. Me, I would have had a real goddamn knife. Anyway, so no, but she want her to apologize to Ashley as well. And Candiace is like, for what? Again, for what? The person that she felt that she should apologize to was Monique, because that's the person that she considered her friend. They sat down, they had a little powwow, they talked about their feelings, and they hugged it out at the reunion and supposedly rekindled their friendship. But when I saw Monique over at Ashley's house later, and Ashley was talking about Chris and talking about Candiace and how her and Michael really felt about them. I mean, she wasn't really saying anything really bad, but just, just how she felt about them. Monique was cracking and making jokes about her friend. This girl was supposed to be your sister, you know what I'm saying? So I always said Monique is fake as fuck to me. I don't like Monique Samuels. Pretty as hell. Don't like her. I gotta put some WD-40 on my table or something. Sound like I'm in the bed doing some stuff, don't it? Okay. All right, so but Candiace said no, she ain't finna invite Ashley, so that's a no. So like I said, when Ashley and Monique got together, Ashley was like, well, I don't think I should go anyway. No, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Stop trying to force these bitches to be friends, because they not. They do not like each other. Accept the fact that they do not like each other. Okay? It's not like that y'all picking sides. Y'all really not. Y'all talk about all of them just the same. Now, Giselle do really pick sides at times. But, but the fact that her and Giselle was meeting up, though, I was surprised about that. Well, like I said, she had this denim and diamonds party. That was so ugly to me. It was ugly. Ugly. Her little dress she had on, wasn't nobody wearing no diamonds. Wasn't nobody wearing no diamonds except for maybe the diamonds in some people's ears. Most people had on rhinestones and cubic zirconia. That's basically what they had on there. But basically, I guess the party went over pretty well. Charisse showed up. Too much screen time. Why is too much screen time at Candiace's party? Me and Robin asked the same thing. Why is Charisse her? She wasn't even invited to the wedding last year. And you only want to have people that you are close with. When did Charisse become part of that equation? Why is she there? I follow Candiace on Twitter. Did I follow Charisse anymore? No, I didn't follow Charisse at all because I didn't like her. But I follow Giselle. I follow Karen. I follow a lot of them. And I ain't never seen Charisse hanging with Candiace in any photos. Not even in the Bravo photo op. When did this friendship start? Well, Candiace decided she wanted to pull Giselle to the side because she felt like when they was at their cookie tasting that Giselle really was holding some animosity and she came in here perturbed. When she came in, I didn't see perturbed. I didn't. But when she got introduced to Wendy, it was like, okay. The same way that she did Monique. You know Giselle, that's why I'm surprised she's talking to Candiace at all. Giselle don't really like dark-skinned girls. She really don't. I'm just let y'all know that. I'm just going to tell you right now. She really don't like dark-skinned girls. So, yeah. She kind of like shunned Wendy. But Candiace said, you seemed a bit perturbed at me. So, let's talk about it. And And like I said, it was basically about Giselle saying that she didn't own up to the bullshit that she did, and she'll never apologize for the stuff that she do. I don't know why Karen was put into the conversation. That shocked me. And then the other ladies came out to join, so they kind of like, squashed the whole conversation. At the little party, Candiace decided she wanted the two people who was the closest to her to speak, and it was her mama and Karen. And then Giselle's like, when the heck that happened? What you mean, when did that happen? Candiace and Karen have always been close. What are you talking about? But, and they're trying to make it seem like Candiace and Karen wasn't cool. No, Karen was the one that she always went to for advice. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, that's what's making me think that this is going to be Candiace against everybody this season. I really wish Katie was her. I do. I miss Katie. I'm so surprised I'm saying this. I miss Katie. So who we got next? I think that's all that was going on with Candiace. Yeah. Giselle back with Jamal Bryant. We all knew this. I always figured it anyway. She always said how best of friends that they are. They would take trips together. Family trips together. Now Giselle's supposed to have been dating other men, and he's supposed to have been dating other women or what have you. But y'all will always take trips together, and y'all significant others will never go along. I always thought y'all was messing around. I always thought. And then I had friends down in Atlanta was like, I seen them at the church. I sure did. Giselle been down here at his church way before the announcement came out that they was back together. The kids, they don't like that shit. Her kids, they not liking it. He done did you wrong. He cheated on you 3 ways a Sunday. We like spending time with him. We like spending time with you. But all this togetherness seemed forced, and we ain't having it. And Giselle was like, well, we are the parents. We the ones that make the decision. And I really don't care if y'all like it or not. You know what I'm saying? She asked them what their feelings were, and they just told them to keep their feelings to themselves. And the girls was like, that's what our point was in the beginning. We didn't want to talk about it. You dragged it out of us, and now that we're saying something, they tell us to shut up about it. But the girls they're not here for Jamal. Whatever. And Giselle, she's like, whatever y'all got to say about it, I don't care. You do. You really do. Because you done said it so many doggone times that you don't care. That lets us know that you do. That lets us know that you do. Yeah, that's pretty much all going on with Giselle. So Ashley and Michael, they living on the back end of all the scandals. And it's going to be some more pop up this season, y'all. Michael always getting caught with his dick in his pants or his dick out, in somewhere, somebody's face. I think the last scandal was an actual woman, but there was another man, I think, in between it. Yeah, Michael always in some shit. She just really taking into the new baby or whatever, but she is paranoid of everything. They out walking on the street. She don't want the wind blowing on them. She don't want the sun peeking on them too long. I understand the sun. Every little thing, the little cobblestones in the street, don't go down this street because it's a crack in the road right there. And this stroller ain't really made to go over cracks like that. It don't have no shocks. Ashley is paranoid about everything with that baby. And as a new mom, I kind of understand. When I first had my child, I was like not this paranoid, but I was still paranoid. I didn't think my kid liked me because she wouldn't latch on. She wouldn't smile at me at first, just like she was. But I learned that she was screaming because she didn't like to be wet. She pee, she's going to get changed right then. You know what I'm saying? How them diapers come out, how they be pulling the wetness off of you? No, not Keenan was like, it came out. I don't care where it landed. Get it off me. That's how she was. So that's why I learned that's what her screaming was about time. But at first I thought it was because of me. I was like, my child don't even like me, y'all. She don't like me. So I understand what Ashley is going through. Like I said, her and Monique have really bonded. She's not going to be at the Diamonds and Denim party. She didn't go in the story. That about covers everybody. I think that's basically what this whole episode was us catching up on everybody and setting the stage for all the animosity that's about to go down with Candiace again this season. Pretty much. Yeah. That's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace. Damn, did my hand get ashy again? It's just no moisture to them fucking gloves, man.